Okay, now we come to some graph questions. Okay, so a VI graph for a nichrome wire is given below. What do you infer from this graph? Okay, so whenever we get such kind of questions, the first thing that you have to do is you need to plot it. Means you need to plot it as in what? You have to show a tabular. You have to show the table method. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put here voltage, and this is my current, and this will be my resistance, because after all finding the ratio between them is only resistance, right? Okay, so the first one, if you see, it's my voltage is 0.4 and my current is 0.1. So 0.4 divided by 0.1, it's 4 ohms. Okay, I'll just not write here 4 ohms. Okay, next part, 0.8 divided by 0.2. Okay, so 0.8 divided by 0.2, again the same, 4. So it will be again 4 ohms. Fine. Okay, next part, next is that means this point is done, this point is done. Now we'll go with this point, but you may see that it's a bit different. Okay, it is somewhat here in between, and here also it's between. So it's 1.0 and here it will be almost like 0.25. So 0.1 and 0.25. Okay, so upar mein 100 and niche it will be 10, right? So 25 ones and 25 fours. So that means how much it is? 4 ohms. Okay, till now we got good value of 4 only. Okay, next part, it's 1, right? That is, okay, fine, 0.25. Okay, then after that we see directly here, that means 1.2, right? 1.2 and this will be 0.3. So 1.2 and 0.3. So that means total it will be again same 4 ohms. I have a very bad habit of using chalk and board. Okay, fine, done. Okay, next, using the chalk and board, I feel I'm using duster. Okay, next, what do you infer from this graph? Okay, this is 4 ohms, done. Next point, you may see 0.4. Okay, oh, 0.4, no, we need to plot it, no, this point and this point. Okay, so how am I supposed to get? I think 0.4 itself, it will be straightforward only. And you may say, wait, I'll just pull it once again here, not like this. So 0.4 and 0, it's almost, you can say, 1.6, but anyways, we will just say here, let's say, let me consider as 1.6 only, better. 0.4, so 1.6 divided by 0.4. Again, the same story. It will be my 4 ohms. Okay. Next, if you see, like this, it's coming. You may not. No, I have just gone the wrong way. So this point, if you see, I'll try to make straight line, but since it's digital board, it will take a bit. Okay, 1.6 and 2 point means in between it's 1.8, right? And is it okay? No, it's still not okay, because again I have drawn this one. It's not proper. This is my point. So I'll just try to make it like this. Maybe, may not be, or 4.5 or something. Okay. So let's say I'll just make it as 1.8 only. Not a problem. 1.8. Okay. 1.8 and down, it's 0. You can say 0.45. Okay. So now if you divide 0.45, right? Now if you divide, let's see, I'm doing in a like not here, because it will take space. So here it will be 100 and here it will be 10. So 1010 gets cancelled. So 18 by 45 into 10. Okay. So 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45. 9 2s are 18. Wow. Nice. Okay. So this will be total 4 ohm. We got perfect, right? So this, in this case, okay, we maybe just because of this, the points that have been jotted a bit, very broad. Anyways, even if you don't get 4 ohm, you will get as 3.75 or something. It will be rounded. So something that is common in between them is the K. And what is that? Resistance. Okay, so this plotting graphs, you need to be very careful, though you will be having a pencil, not a digital pen. So you're just going to take the scale and nicely you're going to stress it out, and you're going to find out the resistance. Okay, and in this case you can see the resistance is same. So what do you infer from this graph? That means the resistance is V by I, so which is almost to 4 ohm. That means as the potential has been increased, you can see the potential has been increased, the current has also increased, and the resistance remains constant. This is something we infer as from the Ohm's law. Okay, next question. Okay, next question is also the graph. Okay. Study the VI graph of a resistor as shown in the figure and prepare a table showing the values of I, that is in amperes. Okay, so this is a VI graph. You understood this first. Second, you have to prepare a table. That's something common. Okay, next, showing the values of, you have to show the amperes and voltages there corresponding to 4 different values. Means they have already plotted like this. You need to plot it. Okay, next question is find the value of current for V equals to 10 volts. Okay, you have to find out the current. How can we determine the resistance of the resistor from this graph? So for this thing, it's pretty easy, right? It's pretty easy that we need to find, for finding the resistance, we need the ratio, that is voltage and current. So if you see here, so first in case it will be 2 1, then it will be 4 2, then it will be 6 3. This is very easy, easier from the previous one. 8 by 4. So in all the cases you are able to understand it will come 2 ohm, right? So now they have asked what if my voltage, this is my voltage and this is my current. Now if they say this is 10, that means the constant is 2. That means my R is 2 ohm. You need to find out I. So V equals to IR and I is equal to V by R. So what's my V? 10. What's my resistance? 2. That means it will be 5. Right? So it will be I. Okay. Though it is very much, it is very much expressive and we can easily find out that this will be 5, but still I have tried to show out how you can get it numerically also. So in this case also it's 2 ohms. Fine. So determine the resistance, we have done it already, and find the value. That means the current will be 5 ampere when the voltage is 10 volts with R is what? 2 ohm. Clear? Okay. Next, keeping the potential difference constant, the resistance of a circuit is doubled. By how much does the current change? Okay. Now, if you keep the potential difference constant, okay, first of all, you have to, whenever you get such kind of questions, this is an equation based question, what you are going to do is first, V equals to IR, you have to write it. This is from Ohm's law. Fine. You have to write this from the Ohm's law. Okay. Keeping the potential difference constant, the resistance of a circuit is doubled. Now, this is something that is constant, and they have asking that what is the change in the current, and the R is doubled. Okay. Now first case, you may say V equals to IR. Okay. V is constant, so I1 R1. Okay. Now in the second case, what has been doubled? The doubled is, so okay, first let me write the equation first. I2 R2. Now we know that V1 is equal to V2. Okay, now which is doubled? Resistance is doubled. That means R2 is equal to 2R1. So V2, we can represent it as V1 itself. Okay, let it be V2. It's okay. They have asked for the current. No, it's fine. I'll write here V1 itself. And since V1 equals to V2, we can write here voltage also. Fine, we can write here voltage also. So instead of using V1 and all, I'll just use pretty simple letter, that is V. Now I2 we don't know. And R2 is 2R1. Now we have to find out what is my current. So I2 is equal to V by 2R1. Okay. Now from here, if you see, I1 is equal to V by R1. If you want to find out the current. Okay. That means if you segregate them, that is half into V by R1, we can do this. And when we do, we can replace this V by R1 as I1. That means half of I1. So therefore, my new current will be half of my old current. Why? Because my resistance has been doubled. So definitely if your resistance is doubled, current will decrease. But if from the previous case if resistance is doubled, means current will be halved. Okay, easy. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you really find this videos informative and helpful, please do subscribe my channel Vigyan Jyoti, hit the like button and share it with your dear and near ones. And yes, please don't forget to comment because your feedback does matter.